The site of the Blarney Castle has ancient roots, with evidence that a stone fortress existed there as far back as the 10th century.
The first stone structure at the Blarney Castle was constructed by the McCarthy dynasty in the 15th century.
We travel the world looking for fun and new adventures. I'm Carrie.
I'm Dave.
We made it.
Welcome to American Travelers. We're on a day trip away from our cruise liner. We're at the Cove Port, located in the area of Cork Island.
We hire an Uber to take us to the Blarney Castle.
So we made it to the Blarney Castle.
And I'm full of Blarney, so I'm gonna go kiss the Blarney Stone. Another thing we're gonna do is go see the Poison Garden and the Fern Garden. The site of the Blarney Castle has ancient roots, with evidence that a stone fortress existed there as far back as the 10th century.
The first stone structure at the Blarney Castle was constructed by the McCarthy dynasty in the 15th century.
Queen Elizabeth I requested Cormac McCarthy, the Lord of Blarney at the time, to give up the castle. He is said to have stalled and given excuses, ultimately charming the Queen with his persuasive words. As a result, the gift of gab became associated with kissing the Blarney Stone.
We're climbing up these steps so Dave can fulfill his kissing mission. When we get to the top, we see this outstanding view of the grounds.
Many people are here to get their turn at kissing the stone. There are two men here to help. One helps steady you as you lean backwards, and the other takes a quick photo. They wipe the stone with sanitary wipes in between each person.
Okay. This one?
Keep going. Okay. Can you do it one more time?
I don't have any rules. Thank you.
I'm kissing the Blarney Stone, and it's really hard to do because you're bending backwards. Carrie looks at me and says, "Oops, I wasn't rolling. You need to do it again." I'm going, "I'm going to chase you down that castle."
The ownership of the castle changed hands multiple times over the centuries due to various conflicts and changes in political power.
When we reach the base of the castle, there's some torture shackles to teach your spouse a lesson.
I thought that dinner I made last night was good.
I didn't mean it.
After a little confrontation, we hike over to the stable yard and get a coffee at the Coach House Cafe. Really nice antique coaches and wagons on display.
In the carriage house here, there are stalls, and these horse rings are where you tied your horses up and where you fed your horses inside the stall.
Next, we check out the area behind the stable yard.
The Poison Garden is really nice, but there's a lot of poison, like these pot plants over here. The curtain wall enclosed an area of 8 acres around the castle. Parts of the castle walls are 18 feet thick. We're leaving the Poison Garden area and going over to Fern Garden. This cute kitty waits for us to show us the best way to get there.
The Fern Garden has a cool bridge that goes over the top of it. Everything is so lush and green.
The Blarney Castle is an amazing place to visit, and to be able to kiss the Blarney Stone, what an opportunity. But I'll tell you, the grounds here, 60 acres of beautiful parkland, waterways and gardens. It really is a must-see.
We're leaving and heading over to the Blarney House.
If you're liking this video, give us a like and subscribe and leave a comment. We'll get right back with you. The Blarney House is a Scottish baronial mansion designed by John Layton and is open to the public during the summer months. Built in 1874, the house is situated overlooking Blarney Lake and features a magnificent interior.
Our next stop is at the Wishing Steps. It is said to make a wish at the Wishing Steps, one has to walk to the bottom and return walking backwards with your eyes closed. A wish then would be granted by the fairies or druids. Next is a trek through the water gardens, a mystical site of an ancient druid settlement.
Druids were religious leaders as well as legal authorities, tribe leaders, and lore keepers.
Next, we visit the Seven Sister Stones.
A chieftain who had 2 young sons and 7 daughters took his sons to battle against a neighbor who was raiding his cattle. The chieftain was victorious in his battle, but at great cost. To mark the death of his sons, he ordered his men to knock over 2 of the stones. Thanks for watching American Travelers.